Hello, everybody out there on YouTube. We are the middle-aged guys, and we bullshit. Well, actually, about a lot of things. We're going to be bullshitting about the Wonder Woman, the second Wonder Woman trailer. I am the Reverend.
The theme here.
Gray Mouse 1.
And like I said, the opening of this video, we're going to be bullshitting about the second trailer released out for Wonder Woman, which is set to come out June 2nd, 2017, come next year. We all saw the trailer. I know we all have our thoughts on it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the floor. Hopefully we'll be gentle.
No. I'm not going to be gentle here. But there was nothing horrible about the trailer. It looks like that they are following what they should be following when it has to do with Wonder Woman. And that's the way they... wait. This is her first movie on the silver screen. So... looks like they are treating her right. Wonder Woman has a place in history. I mean, come on. A woman, superhero that whoops ass. Whoops a lot of ass. And she will have no shortchanging of ass whoopage in her movie. You know, I just hope they have a make sensible structure with everything they're gonna present to us. I can understand that they can't do the origin, copy and paste from the comments or whatever, but it looks like they're going to be pretty fucking close. That's what it looks like. Now, as long as we don't get disconnected, bring it out and we'll go fucking see it. And I am looking forward to this being better than Batman v Superman.
In all honesty, that's not a huge leap in effort. But
okay.
Before we get into that, really.
Hey, now wait. Will it be better than Lego Batman?
That remains to be seen. All right, Gray Mouse, what are your thoughts on the second trailer?
I pretty much echo what the theme was saying. As long as you don't bust out the invisible jet at the beginning of the fucking movie, I'm just saying that's complete disconnect from the. I know. I know.
Wait, okay, invisible jet or her flying?
I'm being harsh.
No, that's a legit question here. Because doing both kind of doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, which is part of the reason why they try to go in the length to go ahead and explain why she has that around. But that's really a bunch of comic geekiness, and that's not us reflecting on this trailer.
So let me go back to that was an easy strike. I took it.
Yeah.
I agree with what the theme was saying. It does look like there's some continuity there. Wonder Woman is as powerful as she's supposed to be. I just hope it doesn't really... I don't want it to be wrapped around a fucking love story. You know, I don't want this love story. She needs to go in, kick some ass, take names, look who I am. I am Wonder Woman, and, you know, and move on. They need to really take a page out of Marvel's book about keeping the love story at a minimum, if at all, you know, because it wouldn't make any sense in this particular thing. So the trailer, that's one thing I do have that I'm kind of, what's that word, reluctant, but something like, you know, I'm kind of, because I kind of saw some cohesion with those two, you know, but I really don't hope it revolves around a love story. But, you know, we did see the lasso of truth. We did see her block bullets with her bracers, you know, and we've seen her fight with a sword. And
yeah.
So, you know, that's Wonder Woman. What else can you ask for? And yeah, I mean, when I first saw the first trailer now, I was kind of on the fence on whether to see it or not. This, which a trailer is supposed to do, is convincing me, you know, to get on the other side of the fence and say, you know what, I might give this one a try. You know, I mean, like the thing was saying, this is the first Wonder Woman on the silver screen. There's no other, so there's nothing to compare it to, or to say, oh, it better be better than this. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. And I really want to see, like I said, I'm rambling on here. On the middle-aged guys, is that everything that we do, you know, I don't want to see DC fail. I really would like to see DC. DC's one of my favorite sides.
Too late for that.
Huh?
I said it's kind of too late for that.
Well, yeah, but they can redeem themselves.
To a certain degree.
Correct. They can redeem themselves with this Wonder Woman movie. But anyway, that's my thoughts. I enjoyed the trailer. You know, it made me interested in seeing it. And that's what a trailer is supposed to do.
Yeah, see, she did her cheerleading with her bracelets. She did that. Yeah. One thing I didn't like when she was in her fucking gown at that party, she had her fucking sword in the back.
That's what I'm. Yeah, see. Yeah.
I'm like, come on. I understand that she has to keep it with her, and it can't stand out like the fucking Sword of Omens or whatever. But come on, to have it visible like that, that's kind of reminds me of, okay, even Adam from fucking Masters of the Universe, He-Man, his sword was always fucking hitting. But this is it was just blatantly shown. It's like, oh, come on. Why did you have to do that?
And then one thing too is like a little bit of slapstick in there as well when Wonder Woman was in or Deanna,
yeah,
in the gown. And I was like,
yeah, how you supposed to fight in this?
Yeah, I was like, no, you're trying too hard.
But wait, she's not from here. She doesn't know the customs. She's not human per se, and especially at those times.
Yeah.
You know, so it was really a good question for her.
Like I was saying, I wasn't completely disconnected from the trailer, and that's good. You know, but I did feel that romantic thing going, and I was like, no, cut that out.
Now, no, that has to be there.
That's
the reason why. Okay, I know where you're going, but this is the reason why. Look, part of the reason why Wonder Woman even gets interested at all about the world and man was because on the Isle of Themyscira, she's basically been there for 300 years.
Correct.
In carpet, and that's the only thing that she fucking knows. Okay, they've gone through all of that. Okay, she's never actually seen a man or been around a man or been in a society influenced and controlled by men.
Why you think they call her Wonder Woman? She's always wondered if there was anything other but her going down on women.
Yeah, and the thing
was like, you're a man.
And the thing about it is that as far as it goes, from what it looks like, what I've seen so far from the trailers, it doesn't look like her justification for actually getting involved. It's much bigger than just Steve Trevor. All right, he's just a spark. The other thing that happens with Steve Trevor, and this is kind of the reason why, in certain aspects, if you think how they go ahead and they set things up, all right. Steve Trevor is also the reason why Wonder Woman doesn't get close to other dudes easily. All right. Reason being is that while she stayed beautiful and eternally young, for the last 100 years, she watched this guy, if he survived through World War I, get old and die.
Yeah, she watched him age.
Yeah, and
it's another Steve Rogers.
And it's one of those things that's been a regular mainstay as far as part of her origin. Going all the way back to William Marston, the creator of Wonder Woman, all the way back in like 1953.
Yes.
So yeah, the character itself she's like 70 years old as far as being part of the comics. Now, depending on what era you're at, some of it is a little bit more skewed toward, oh yeah, Wonder Woman's just a woman and she's running around, trying to get Steve Trevor to go ahead and marry her, or she's what's come up, even in more recent times, that Wonder Woman's just this powerful being who happened to come into society from a place that's completely removed from just your modern customary society as it is, which works fine. To step aside from that level of comic book geekiness and analysis, I thought I said we weren't going to do that. I apologize. The trailer itself, I'm hoping that it's the movie. If I'm going by any indication in the trailer, I'm hoping that the movie is solid and they tell us a good story. Okay. All of the earmarks and all of the elements seem to be there in place. It all depends on how they execute it. And even though that, yes, Wonder Woman is supposed to be the strong female figure, so far it doesn't look like she's going out of her way and beating the feminist girl power thing over people's heads. Even though physically saying she could do that, You know, it doesn't look like they're doing that with this particular story, which I hope they stay away from.
I didn't get that feeling at all, to be quite honest with you. I mean, because I already knew that Wonder Woman, she's a powerful woman anyway. She don't need none of that other bullshit, that other propaganda shit. But what I'm wondering is, in the trailer, you know, they did show World War I, so I'm wondering if they're going to go out of that era into more the modern day type era, because old boy's going to have to die. I mean, he's going to get old. I mean, so I'm kind of curious on how where the plot lands. You know, where he meets her, brings her in, convinces her to fight for us in World War I, and then afterwards, and then what, you know, as he gets old and she's quote unquote internally young, like you said earlier. So it's going to be to me, I think it's going to be a very interesting matchup, and I just hope the storyline's good, and I hope they keep that feminist shit out of it. I mean, you don't need that. She's already a powerful woman as it is.
She better not get shot. I don't care. She better block every fucking bullet that comes toward her, okay?
Well, she did in the trailer.
That's the trailer. They might make a magic bullet and to say that that's the same bullet that killed Kennedy or whatever. No.
Is it going to go around a corner?
No. No. Yes, this looks like a female version of Captain America, but both of their origin stories are practically the same. So please don't judge it by that, because that will be garbage. No, just no. I'm with the Reverend and I'm with Grey Mouse. I want a good story to be told. Keep garbage out of it. Keep feminism out of it. This is Wonder Woman. She's not meant to be a weak damsel by any means. Please don't do that.
I don't think she's really going to be a damsel. I really don't. I mean, I don't see how that would defeat them.
This is Hollywood. They would find a stupid way.
What I fear is that people are going to get attached to the movie and try to attach it to some sort of political ideologue or ideology like other movies that have been put out in recent history. The other thing, but that isn't anything that I can pick up. I'm really inferring that from current events. That's not anything I pick up from the trailers itself. The one thing that I do pick up from the trailers that might end up being really, really irksome is I really hope they don't overdo it with this sliding around in slow-mo bullshit for all the fights.
Okay, yeah,
that works a couple of times, but I hope that doesn't happen in every one of the fights.
I was going to mention
every bullet that comes toward her, she's going to have to go slow motion.
It looked like every freaking action, except for a few times where she cut some people while she was riding on the horse, was in slow motion.
Well,
and that's, although it looks cool, it's also a very cheap trick to sit there and mask the fact that the person that you're filming is not an actual martial artist.
Yeah, it's not Crouching Tiger, no. But I mean, when they were on the Amazon, when they were in the Amazon, right?
Isle of Themyscira.
Yeah, and that bullet coming across, I was like, okay, yeah, no.
Well, I mean, it might end up that it looked like that particular moment in time is probably going to be something critical to her emotional growth in the movie. But like I said, from what I've seen in the trailer so far, it looks like 90% of all of the action snippets that they've included in all of the trailers have all been executed in slow motion. Okay, not just this trailer. Yeah, not just this trailer, but also the first one that they put out a few months ago. And I am just hoping that that's not how every action sequence plays out, because that'll get tiresome really quick. All right. Any other thoughts on this, guys, or does that pretty much wrap it up as far as being as fair and concise as we can?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Yep. And, that pretty much is a nutshell. Look, we are looking forward to this movie. I'm hoping that they do good. I am hoping that Warner Brothers finally steps out of their funk and they do something right by the DC intellectual properties that they have under their control. Hopefully this is a good stepping off point, because even as popular as Suicide Squad was, now successful it was, that one did not convince people, not all the way. Okay, especially hearing the grumblings of what it could have been. But really, that's another video for another time. If you've sticked up with us through this video up until this point, thank you for watching. If you're so kind, hit that like button, hit subscribe, leave us a comment below, especially if you're looking forward to this movie, or if you have any thoughts. Yeah, we'd like to hear them. You know, we'd like to follow up on that too. We are the Middle-Aged Guys, and we bullshit. Well, we've just been bullshitting about the Wonder Woman trailer for the last 10-15 minutes. I am the Reverend.
The theme here.
Gray Mouse 1.
All forms of entertainment has a right to exist, even if you don't like it. Credits.
You know what? It is really close to Captain America, even down to the round shield.
The only thing is they don't freeze Wonder Woman.
Or Captain America wasn't blocking things with his wrist.
Is she going to be running around doing like propaganda shows, and they're going to be male cheerleaders doing the can kicks behind her?
No, please.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right. It's very similar to a point. I mean, because it's a soldier out of time. I hate to use that, but